Alright, just making sure I am live as well.
Okay, 1 second, guys. Just gonna make sure everything's good.
Alright,
Okay.
stream has started for both
We
of
are
us.
live. Okay, so we have 2 live streams going right now. You can go on mine or you can go on Vaughn's. His channel is Vaughn K. Mine is Gaming.
Well, it's on the Don PK channel, but
Oh,
yeah.
Don PK. Okay. Don
Yeah.
PK or Revito Gaming. So we're back with another Keegan Cast. This one is gonna be a lot better than the last one. The last one kind of failed a little bit.
I just didn't have my sound proper.
Yeah, his sound was proper. Wasn't proper. I had a bunch of problems, but it's gonna be a lot better now. We got everything working great. We spent a lot of time getting the live stream working, so I think we're pretty much ready to go on with this podcast. So this one's gonna be kind of an interesting, the Babushka, and basically what something happened. Okay, we're gonna get into that soon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You cut out a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of repeat it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Basically, the main thing we're talking about is the Babushka, as we'll call it.
Yeah,
Basically,
we don't know her actual name. We're just calling it Babushka.
It happened on 2 different occasions. That's kind of the main thing we're talking about, and then we're just gonna kind of wing it from there. Figure out what happens, whatever we can talk about, basically. So
pretty much.
Where do you want to start?
I don't really. Yeah, I guess we can start like right off with the Babushka if you want, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think. Okay. Basically, let's talk about where this all happened first.
Okay, yeah. So just first off, explain kind of the backstory of what happened.
Yeah. So basically, there's just like this pizza shop and this whole plaza with like Subway and like a grocery store and thing and a bunch of things just around, and there behind the plaza there are these apartment buildings, really run down, really like sketchy places, but
yeah,
the apartment buildings, like, they're not locked. There's no sign saying private property or anything.
Well, it does say private property, but it doesn't say no trespassing or you're not allowed to be here. There's literally visitor park.
Yeah, and gates. There are gates, but they're wide open.
Mhm.
And you know, there's fences that go like all the way along, and you can walk around that. Go all the way down to the street and walk around it, or you can just hop the fence. So we always hop the fence because it's so much faster, and there's so many unnecessary fences everywhere.
Yeah.
And then there's a gate open, so like, why not? And we go in. Alright, I'm gonna talk about the first time this happened. There's like these 2 ledges side by side and some little stairs going down to a door. The door's always locked and closed. But at the stairs and those ledges, me and Josh usually just kind of sit there and eat lunch or whatever. So we were sitting there doing a little bit of parkour. And then we see this lady come out.
Wait, I think first we should actually talk about the first time this happened. Remember the first one?
Yeah. Because Dylan and Mate and whoever else was
everybody. So the first time this happened, there wasn't really that many people. It was mainly just like me, Mate, Vaughn, and Josh. That was it. Like the other Josh and David were not there. So we basically went there to hang out. I've never been before. And then basically they were doing parkour. I was just watching. Pretty much nothing. We weren't really doing anything.
And then this lady walks up to you guys, and you guys were literally just like walking by. And what did she say to you?
So basically, what happened was we were leaving. We were like we were gonna go to a different park to do parkour because that one was getting bored. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go to the other parking lot. So we're like, okay, let's go. So then we were leaving, and then this old lady pulls up in her car, and she's like, do you live here? And I'm like, oh yeah, my friend does. Like, he doesn't actually, but I just thought she would leave us alone after that.
Yeah.
So then, she's like, well, this is private property, and you're trespassing. And we're like, okay, we're gonna leave right now. We're leaving anyway. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Okay, yeah, we're leaving. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And then she gets on her phone. It was, it was so weird, but it scared me. It scared me so bad. Like, it worked. She didn't actually end up calling the cops, but we just ran out of there. And she was like following us. Well,
yeah, she was like, I saw you guys hop the fence to go like away to leave, and she was like slowly walking towards you guys she was like on the phone. So then I was kind of by there or whatever. She didn't even come talk to me or Josh, which is stupid because we were the ones actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
And like, so I went up to her and talked to her for a little bit, literally like not even a minute maybe, but all it was she was like basically saying the same thing. It's like, it's private property, which technically, yeah, it was private property, but we were allowed to be there. It's a parking lot.
Yeah.
And then
like yeah. Go ahead.
So stupid. And then like and then I heard when she was on the phone, she was calling like this. She's calling, and she's like, yeah. Did you call the cops? So she wasn't even calling the cops.
That's really weird. Like, we still don't know to this day why she didn't call the police herself. There's a few theories, like maybe she doesn't know, maybe she has a warrant for arrest.
So she can't call the cops because then she's gonna get arrested. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, honestly, but she was pretty old. It was weird.
It was really weird. So that was the first babushka. We don't even know if she's like a Slavic grandmother. We're just calling them babushkas. All right, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I didn't even know where they got the name babushka from. I don't know where you guys got it from, but
yeah, I don't know.
That's the name.
Yeah, that's babushka number 1. There's another one. The second one.
Yeah, so the second one is a little bit more. So brace yourself.
It's a little more intense. Some crazy stuff happened.
Okay, so
who's gonna start? I can start, I guess. So we went back to the same place. It was a colder day, so obviously we could have been a little sketchy because we had like our hoods on or whatever. Not all of us though. I didn't have my hood on when she first saw us. You guys, like Dylan, David, Josh, and was Matt? I don't think Matt was there this time.
No, Matt didn't come this time. I don't know why. He was just hanging out somewhere else for lunch.
Yeah, but so this is during the school day, so we all have our backpacks on. So it's like, it's pretty
obvious that we're not there to do anything. But
so you guys come back with your Tim Hortons, because there was a Tim Hortons just right across the road, pretty much.
Yeah, and I needed to get lunch.
And when you guys come back, we realize, we look on one of the balconies. There's like the second top floor. This place probably has about 10, 12 floors. And we look at the second top floor, and we just see this lady looking over the balcony at us. And it's just like,
it was so weird. And it was like kind of funny. Now that I look back at it, you just see her with her flip phone.
Yeah, she starts holding out this little black thing. I'm like, is that a flip phone?
Yeah,
she recorded this from up there with a flip phone. And then she was just sitting there recording us for a while.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So she was recording us with her little flip phone. I don't really know what. She was just getting her flip phone and recording us. She was like going like that. going like that, trying to get every angle. And I was just sitting there like eating my lunch, just freaking staring at her. And then someone was like, "Hi," like as a joke, and she just goes inside. Yeah, it's weird.
So, okay, so she goes inside, right? She's gone for a while. It's like 10, 15 minutes pass. We haven't heard of her, so she's like, okay, maybe she just recorded and left, even though she wouldn't really see anything, because it's not like you got 4K cameras on a flip phone.
Exactly.
So
that's
like
why I was
she wouldn't be able
like,
to see our faces at all, anyways, if she was going to do anything. The content, which she really couldn't, because it's not like we were doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
And
but
then
she just thought she was like this, I don't know, like this, oh, I'm doing this whole apartment complex of flavor. I'm recording these kids, they're up to no good. Like, we weren't doing anything. Like, it's so weird. It's a very apartment place. Like, everyone there thinks that if you go to that parking lot, you're doing something bad. That's what everyone thinks. It's really,
and it's really dumb. But so with the 10-15 minutes after like that passes, we're like, okay, I guess she's gone. I guess that's all she wanted. But no, we find out that, you know what, this lady is a little more insane than we thought she was. She's really freaking bored because we
probably
just see
has
her.
nothing to do.
We just see this lady walk out from around the building, from out the front or whatever. We couldn't actually see the front, so we just saw her walk out towards these trash cans that we could see. With a bag, right? Throws it out.
She's
and then
taking out the trash.
And then Dylan's like, yo, that's her. And Josh is like, that's her, that's her. And then I'm like, is it really? I don't know if that is. Is that her? And then she starts walking towards us, pulls out that flip phone, that iconic flip phone, and starts recording us again. And it's like...
Yeah, this time with that close-up angles. So, before we go any further, I actually have the video right here. This video right here is of her, this video right here is of her, of her just walking up to us with the flip phone. Because I recognized her. I literally recognized her, and I'm like, that's her. I'm pulling out my phone. I'm gonna record. But there's only one issue. I was so low on storage that it just stopped recording without me even knowing. So it really sucked. Yeah. We didn't even get everything. She did some really bad stuff to us that we're gonna talk about really soon. Yeah. But unfortunately, we didn't get everything. So here is her walking up to us. I have like the 7-second video of her walking up to us. Yeah, so here it is.
So I just freeze the frame here, where she's just holding her flip phone. It's hard to see in the video, but let me try.
So you can see her right here.
You can see her right there on the flip phone, like
right here on the video. You can see the flip phone. She's currently on the phone.
That's me.
So that's her on the phone.
Walking with the phone there. That's the flip phone. Like, and she wasn't wearing a jacket. As I said, it was a cold day. So what was she doing?
I just realized that right now.
Like, it was really cold.
She didn't even bother putting on a jacket. She's just like, oh, those kids, I'm gonna get out there.
I'm gonna go kill those kids.
And of course, it was also kind of funny because she's like, kind of like, I'm gonna take out the garbage and then also go yell at those kids. And
go yell at those darn kids.
Yeah, like, it's so weird.
Okay, here's the second video though.
Wait, so don't play the second one yet. Basically, yeah, that's basically what happened. That was the video, as you can see. I do have another one. So it stopped recording, and then I started recording again. And this, you can definitely, as you can see, get a close-up of her face. This is a way closer video. So you can also see the apartments really run in real life. But basically, you can see her with the flip phone right there. And you can get a really close up.
If you guys can see this, but
of her face.
She's recording with the flip phone right there.
So also, some people I know are probably going to be going, why are you showing this to us? It's illegal to be filming. Technically, it is illegal to be filming for people without their consent, but in this case, it is legal because you're allowed to record anybody as long as it is on public property or private property like this, which allows the public to enter. The gates were wide open, and she's recording us, so obviously we can record her as well. So, yeah.
But basically, you just...
I just love this freeze frame. I just love it so much. Like, look at it.
It's just this simple freeze frame right here. I'm gonna see if I can zoom you guys in really close on this.
I can't, but so let's just kind of restart.
Zoom you in a little bit. All right, I gotta put it back to normal now.
So this is her walking up to us. You can in this clip you can see her walking up to us here, and then she starts talking. It's really hard to hear her, so we're all gonna be quiet. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So it's definitely a short clip. It cuts off really quick, like I said, just because I ran out of storage.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, you can hear she says, "I promise you, you will never, ever. That's for sure." So that was a little bit, kind of got us a little bit worried. Like, what does she mean by that?
I promise you, you will never come back here for sure.
Yeah.
Like, she's promising us that we won't come back.
So what? Is she gonna do something to prevent us from coming back? Like, that's why we're like, it's kind of like a threat, right? It's definitely a little bit of a threat, but it gets way worse. Trust me.
Yeah.
So,
it's like, this is just the beginning.
Yeah. This is just literally the beginning. This is just her just beginning to talk about this. But oh yeah, it gets way worse. So yeah, let's get right into that now.
Alright, you wanna talk about it?
Sure. Okay. So then what happens is, I know it's kind of hard to believe, but she then literally starts threatening us. She basically starts saying, so we're like, she gets her flip phone again, little flip phone. She gets some close-up shots, because obviously you probably realized that there's no way she, from all the way,
yeah, no way she can
from the top of a freaking 7th floor with a flip phone quality.
Yeah.
So obviously she came up, got some close-ups of our faces with her flip phone. I just can't get over the flip phone.
Yeah, it's just, who still has a flip phone? How?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so weird. But anyways, so she gets the close-up of our faces with the flip phone, and then she starts threatening us. She says, well, looks like you're gonna have to, right? How will you feel when you end up in the hospital? And we're like,
yeah, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. How will you feel when you end up in the hospital? It's like, yeah, that's kind of a blatant threat.
Yeah, that's, like, the first thing, like, I promise you will never come back here, is kind of a threat, like, a little bit.
Like, it could just be broken English, but, like...
That was an obvious threat.
What confirms it more is, so, when she said that, I was thinking, like, you know, because I'm usually doing parkour. In this case, I wasn't doing any parkour. But
yeah.
Usually I am, so it's like, you might end up in the hospital. It's like, yeah, maybe I'll do parkour and fall and get hurt and end up in the hospital. So I asked, what do you mean? And then I realized, I wasn't even doing parkour. So what does she mean? And then she just responds with, oh, I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, so basically, the conversation went a little more like, I promise, blah, 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 blah. She said that stuff, which I caught on video a little bit. And then she goes, looks like you're going to have to learn the hard way. How will you feel when you end up in the hospital? And then Vaughn's like, what do you mean? And she's like, oh, I think you know what I mean. And I'm like, is that a threat? Like, I literally said that. I'm like, is that a threat?
Yeah, like, that's not...
Yeah, then you go to the police.
Yeah, like, and then, like, I said, like, okay, well, if you go to the police, you're gonna be the one getting in trouble for that. And then she says, yeah, you can go to the police then. And then she walks away.
Yeah.
Like,
she thinks
so dumb.
It's so weird, like, she thinks she's... No,
like, they
walk
always
away.
think they're winning. But
I
they're not.
definitely told those kids. So we're like,
Definitely.
we didn't want her to think that we were scared of her. So we stayed there. Despite it being cold as heck,
Yeah.
we stayed there anyways so that we can hopefully see her come back out on the balcony and her being like, oh, yeah, I got rid of them. So we stayed there, and she never ended up coming back. So basically we're thinking that she definitely was like, she thinks that what she said definitely scared us off, but it didn't. We went back the next day and the day after.
I got those darn kids, man. They ain't coming back.
Yeah. We literally went back
every day after that. We would go back for almost the entire lunch. Just
so that we can try to see her again and get more. Yeah.
Like, it's so...
It was so weird.
But, yeah, so that... I guess that's the end of that story, I think. That is 20 minutes of a live stream. So we can go on for maybe, like, another 20 minutes or something.
Yeah. One sec.
I don't know what else you want to talk about.
Of course, my stream is now being really shitty.
Is it?
Yep. It's so weird because I literally just updated all my settings and now it says, oh, your stream output is low.
That's... Well,
that's ridiculous.
So it was fine during the test and then now it sucks.
Huh?
So it was all good during the text. Okay, I'm gonna check out his stream, see if it's actually... see how it's going.
I'm gonna do a few settings here. One sec.
Okay.
Should I just...
I just see it as a black screen. I don't know if that's my thing that's not loading. That might be.
You hear my cat in the background.
Yeah. I just see it as
a
black screen. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if that's... Let me check to see if it's always been a black screen. No, it has not always been a black screen.
Okay. Hopefully it starts working now. I adjusted a few settings. Like, it worked for 14 minutes, then just stopped working. This is what I hate about... Just so annoying.
Anyways, is there anything else you think we should talk about?
I don't know.
Let me think.
Gosh. What the frick is my cat doing? What are you doing? Whatever. Like, what does this mean? YouTube is not receiving enough video. Jeez, one sec.
Oh, I wonder how many watches I have.
Oh, what the frick? It's good now.
It's fine now?
it just went back to good, like, instant.
No.
That's so weird. Okay, well, that's really weird. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go back to the podcast now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
guys,
it's good.
Everyone who's watching right now, which is probably... Well, I don't think anyone's watching right now. Let me actually check and see how many people are watching.
I have one person watching.
I have one person watching as well. So, the one person who's watching, or anyone who watches this after it's no longer live.
Yeah.
Do you like the, if you've watched the first and second one, do you like the webcam being implemented into it? Or do you like just, like, no webcam, just talking? Because,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's necessary to have a webcam. Because a lot of
people... I think it adds a little bit of a coolness factor to it. So.
Yeah, I think it's good to have a webcam.
Yeah.
But it's not needed. Because most of the time people are listening to a podcast and they're doing something else. Unfortunately, my mic is not the greatest mic quality, so you are going to hear a little background noise, especially because my computer is very, very loud.
Yeah.
like the fan on is very loud. See, if I wanted to push my computer back away from my mic, maybe that could work. Maybe I could put my mic a little closer. But I don't know.
How does mine sound? I don't really know how it sounds.
I think yours is fine. Yeah, I think yours is good.
Yeah, I literally have no idea. Yeah. Well, it looks like those little bits of those little bits of settings that I did helped.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't think we have anything to talk about, so we might as well end it here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here right now. So
it's a little bit of a shorter podcast, but there wasn't too much to talk about.
Yeah.
We will.
And the other ones, we're definitely gonna. This was also mainly kind of a test stream to test out like the new implementations that we're doing, because now we have webcam, we have all these like transitions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the first one I actually had to delete because there was just like so much. It was just so bad. Like for some reason, like literally the entire live stream was just me fiddling around with the settings to try to get it to work.
Yeah. At the beginning of this live stream, I was feeling around a little bit. Just because, like,
just a little bit.
Things weren't going perfectly. But, yeah. So, I think we'll do a lot more of these podcasts whenever we come up with a bunch of stories to talk about. A bunch of things. Just, if there's some kind of topic that not only do we want to tell stories, but also just something to talk about and express our opinion on. Also, sorry if you guys haven't made it this far into it. I'll talk about it now. I was going to do it at the beginning, but there was no parkour video today. I did film something, but it was just not... I was totally not satisfied with it. I did not want to upload it. So, we're going to do something.
Yeah.
We're going to work really hard, and next week we're going to have a good video, okay? That's going to be lit.
For some reason, there's this thing right here. There's a little video, .mov. Do you think we should watch this?
Of Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's watch it.
Okay, let's go.
Coochie Obtainer 69 sent this. Ming sent it. Alright, we're gonna be quiet really quick. 3, 2, 1.
He never answers.
So this is what our friends are doing while we're filming the podcast right now. They're at China. Yeah. This is we literally made it clear. We made it clear. We're like 1 p.m. Now, obviously, we were a little bit late. It's 2 p.m. But
yeah, we waited for
because
them.
We had other things to do. But that's where they are. If you guys are wondering why it's only us,
it's because both Joshes are not online for some reason. Ming is one of the Joshes and Ming are at the store, at Ming's store. For some reason, not here, even though we told them. David, don't know where he is. He's not online, and I think that's kind of it for where they are.
So the next one, we should definitely have a lot more people.
But they didn't go home.
Yeah, we planned it since Wednesday. Like we've been planning it for a while. No hate to them, honestly.
It's just kind of
it's weird. But,
anyways, so I think we should end it before we start rambling on too much. So.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna end it here, guys. And we'll see you guys in the next one. I think it's every other Sunday.
We can do every other Sunday at 1 p.m.
So every other Sunday at 1 p.m. is the Keegan Cast. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Yes. Goodbye, my men, big people. Look how bad my camera is. Okay, I'm actually gonna end it. Bye. Oh, I just pressed record by accident.